everyone, Daniel Webster here with PocketNow.com, and today I'm going to show you two new panels that are available for the Sony Ericsson Xperia X1. And these are by SPB Mobile, the makers of SPB Mobile Shell, SPB Weather, and many other different titles. So let's go into settings and we'll get those right now. Okay, here it actually says download buy it. Now these are the first two panels that I've actually seen that Sony Ericsson has put on their website that they actually charge people. So we'll go into that and see exactly how much they cost. Okay, so here we have the prices, and the SPB Traveler is actually $29.95, and the SPB Weather is $19.95. But because you have the Xperia, you get a $5 discount. So for both products, they're $44.90. And we'll just close out of this. Okay, so the first panel I'm going to go into is SPB Weather. So we're just going to go into that. Okay, so like many other SPB programs, this has the same flick scroll, so you can switch between cities and get forecasts on each one of those cities. You can also add cities here, which this allows you to select cities, so you can remove cities, edit cities, and do all that great stuff. So like many other SPB programs, it actually allows you to use the flick scrolling in the SPB Weather, and you can see different cities. It'll actually give you who the weather is provided by. So in the United States, this is the National Weather Forecast or Service. And you can also select the city to get more of a detailed view, and you can go back. And if you've seen the review on SPB Weather 2.0, it actually gave you a pretty cool feature. It was this globe, and which allows you to change different views. So if I wanted to pick satellite, I can do that, and it'll show me the satellite view. And the cool thing about this program on the Xperia is that it actually allows you to zoom in a lot further than the SPB Weather 2.0. The SPB Weather 2.0 only gave you two different zooming levels. And of course you can also change your cities here, so you can set them as a default city and remove the city and get weather sources. Okay, so the next panel is the SPB Traveler, and we'll just go into that. The first thing we'll actually do is go over here, and this is where this is actually like the main page of the SPB Traveler program. So if we go on here, this allows us to change the time and the date, and right now it says December 21st, 2008, so I'll have to change the settings in a little bit. But it's pretty good for just demonstrational purposes. And we'll go back, and if you click on this, it'll actually give you a panorama view of the city that you're looking at, which is kind of neat. So if you want to know what New York looks like from the skyline, that's great. It can also give you city info. So it tells you a lot about the city, the area code, the longitude, latitude, and the general tipping in that city. So we'll go back. And the next thing we'll actually go to is our itinerary. So this is where you can actually plan a trip. So if you wanted to add something, like let's say you're going to take a flight. So if you want to add a flight number, so we'll just make one up. And if you want to locate that flight number, you just click find, and you can change your date. So change this to the 25th of March, okay? And we'll just hit cancel because it's not real. And the next cool little tab over here is actually our conversions and tipping and all that great stuff. So if we go to our tipping calculator, we can select a number. So let's say our bill was $25.12 equal, and if we select a tip, so 15%, so it gives you a total amount. And if you want to split it up between 4 people, you can do that as well. So 722 times 4. And that's pretty neat. It also gives you your units calculator, so you can check different units. So if we want a length, it'll give us that. So if we select like 10, it'll give us the exact amount. So 10 meters equals 393 inches. So just close that. If you want to check flight statuses, you can do that here, new search. So here's one that I selected before, and it'll give you different airlines and flights that are available. And you can select on a flight for more details on the departure dates, arrivals, the aircraft itself, and the duration of the flight. So go back. You can also check clothing sizes. So if you are in the, like, let's say you are in Germany and you want to check what size shirt you wore, you can do that here. So it'll give you the European sizes as well as the US sizes. And currencies. Currencies is always useful if you're in another country. So if we had $100 US, we can just see that it's $74 in euro and all the rest of the currencies of the world. And you can update that as well. GeoGame is kind of cool. It's pretty interactive. It's kind of a time waster, so it'll give you a total time, how much you want to start, so we can start this. And in which country is this flag from? Well, let's see. Greece, no. Bulgaria, no. Jamaica, no. And then it will also show you where Jerusalem is. So we can go back. Phrasebook is actually a very useful program because this gives you many different phrases in many different languages. So if we wanted to see, am I disturbing you, it'll show you the exact language. This is Spanish right here, but you can choose many different languages. And as you can see, we have Chinese, Czech, Danish, Dutch, Finnish, French, German, Greek, Italian, Japanese, Polish, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. So that's pretty neat. I'll just close this. And it'll also give you the time of the world, so you can select many different cities that you choose. And our options. And another cool feature about this program, kind of like the SPB Weather 2.0, is that you can view the globe. So you can also change your settings. So if I wanted to delete the night view, which will show you the sun rise and set on the globe, you can do that. You can also view your trip that you've planned in the first window. Just click OK. And you can also zoom in, which is pretty neat. And you can scroll the globe, of course, and it will show you New York. So those are the two new panels from SPB for the Sony Ericsson Xperia X1, and they're available through your device or through Sony Ericsson's website. And if you need any more information, I'll post a link on PocketNow.com. Thanks for watching.